Dan Plasma, full contact fighter, here with the fight professor, NewQuaddros. How's it going, sir?
It's fine, and I used to write for Full Contact Fighter. Tell Joe Gold I said hello.
I shall. More importantly, what did you think about the fights tonight?
Wow, I'm telling you, this was like marathon triathlon, but for fighting. I mean, these guys went through hell, especially the guys that fought in the 8-man tournament. I'm telling you, Artem Levin is #1. He cemented that. But Joe Schilling, what an inspirational performance he put on. I didn't think he was going to continue after that first fight with Simon Marcus. He went to the 4th round. They banged each other up. They knocked each other down. But he came back and he fought his heart out, got the win over Wayne Barrett, and then went in with Artem Levin and almost put some pressure on, but Artem was too slick. It was great.
You know, Joe avenged a loss of his own tonight. You know, he went up against and knocked out a guy who knocked him out in the past, and he showed that he can really fight on heart. But just based on everything, Artem really deserves the championship, and it showed incredible moxie, especially considering that he lost against Joe last time. You know, after he made a mistake. Who else did you see tonight who jumped out at you and piqued your interest?
Yeah.
Wayne Barrett was incredible against Stoica. Because Stoica had this flying kind of like Ong Bak, the Thai warrior, which is a film. They had that style, and so it was a potentially dangerous style because Joe Schilling gave Wayne Barrett problems in that 3rd round with a big knee. So this guy looked like he'd be the guy, and Wayne Barrett came out and duplicated Stoica's style and kind of did his style back at him. And that kind of shocked me because I thought he kind of beat him at his own game, the flying game.
Absolutely, and you know, it looks like such a corny move. It looks like the first move they taught you in 2nd grade karate, that little, you know, jump trick knee, but we saw tonight knock out some elite level kickboxers, some world-class kickboxers. And, you know, what impressed me tonight is it really wasn't traditional Muay Thai. It was its own brand. It was glory kickboxing. You know, there wasn't the clinch. What we saw was guys who were elite level boxers. We saw a lot of Golden Gloves boxers in there who were converted into kickboxers.
Wayne Barrett. Yeah, absolutely. Wayne Barrett and Artem Levin. I mean, there's no Golden Gloves in Russia maybe, but the guy, there's something else going on over there because this guy was reminding me of Roy Jones.
Kai Hollenbeck, a great fighter and totally unexpected loss there.
Well, it's one of those things where Risty is the man who stopped the man, and that was Georgia Petrosian. Georgia Petrosian had a practically sterling silver reputation, had only lost in 1 fight by decision in Thailand previously. He was pound for pound the greatest guy. He was the Floyd Mayweather of kickboxing. He got run over like a truck with Andy Risty. It was just flat out amazing.
Could you believe that within 30 seconds, just a clean knockout of such an elite level fighter and a guy who we've seen with so many championship belts?
That was... It shocked me because Kai Hollenbeck has really upped his game in glory. So I thought, hey, this might be competitive, but no, it wasn't. But sometimes everybody gets caught.
Yeah, you know, with fights like we had tonight, there's no way that glory won't take center stage and get to the level that K was once back in the day, and we won't relive the renaissance of kickboxing. How long do you think it'll take before kickboxing really climbs up to the level that mixed martial arts is at, the level that boxing was at once, the level that kickboxing was at once?
I think that glory right now, as far as talent-wise, is equal to what K1 was. But there's the popularity factor. K1 was, Ishii was a master marketer. He really knew how to create stars in Japan. Plus Japan, that time, it was the perfect climate to raise those stars up. Of course, it's changed now, the Japanese situation, but now all eyes are on the United States because of the good work that the UFC has done for so long. And I think that it's just a matter of time. It's a battle of attrition. We just got to stay the course, that's all.
What about women's fights? You know, what about Gina Carano, the female version of that, for instance?
I think that's possible because Gina was a legit champion, and Chris Cyborg recently fought in Lion Fight, which is a legit organization, a great organization actually, you know, Muay Thai. I think that's possible. It depends on, it's like this. When K1 first came out, it was all heavyweights for the most part. It was an open weight tournament, and then they had a couple smaller ones, but it was mainly the heavyweights. Then they had this guy that could sell tickets and fight in Japan called Masato. They created a weight division around him. If we have a star like that, I'm not saying it's impossible that may happen too, but you need someone that can fight and that can draw the tickets. That's the bottom line.
Absolutely. We definitely saw that here tonight. Just incredible talent, incredible guts, and people who have dedicated their lives to this sport, and we know now why.
Yeah, you know, and it's such a pleasure talking with you, and like I said before, I've had a great history with Full Contact Fighter.